want. You have all day, but your last meal, Mr. Eats 305, what is your last meal in Miami looking like? Hey guys, welcome back to Little Big Opinions. I'm Big.
And I'm Little.
And today we have a special guest, Dolphins fan volume experience number seven, I think. But the man, the myth, the legend, the biggest, best 305 creator, content creator, lifestyle, food experience. George Arango, Mr. Eats 305 is in the building, sir.
Thank you for having me. Whatever you want to call me is fine. Creator, influencer. I just like saying creator because like the influencer reputation kind of gets like a bad rep, the name behind it. Like I'm not trying to sell you to go to places. I'm just kind of showing you the experiences that I had. So
yeah, you're guiding us. You're guiding us through this place that is the 305.
Yeah, and because we're filming like on the side of the Palmetto right now, it's dangerous out here. It's dangerous.
Right.
For those listening, if you can't hear it, you're welcome. Mark's doing a great job clearing it out. But if you can, the cars are zooming by us.
Yeah, everyone's trying to get home right now, for 7 o'clock. But so first off, you are Mr. 305, right? Everything it's in your name, but it's also all the drip. First of all, let's talk about the drip real quick. The black Dan Marino jersey.
Mark, that's the one that Dad had, right? That we lost?
You lost that one? You had a chance of wearing that?
He still has it. Oh, he still has it.
Then the hat, of course, the old school hat, but the jersey is what immediately, the kicks, the dunks. The dunks.
They're clean because I stopped wearing it once I noticed that every other guy in the stadium had them on.
Right here. Yeah, this guy right here.
That happened to these. I got these this year, and we went to the half Sully interview thing, and even Sully was wearing them. I was like, geez, I guess I can't wear them.
Oh, so you have to be by yourself, like a lone wolf, a pop one? We'll talk about that later, a pop one?
It's not that. It's just that, now it's his style. I can't rock his style. He's Sully.
He's Sully.
He's changing the organizations, moving things up.
You can be Mike Wazowski, bro.
Mike Wazowski.
There you go. So where is this from, this Cuban cafecito?
The Carreta on 87th, because hopefully
we're going to be there
celebrating one day.
Guys,
very soon.
So should I call you Mr. Eats 305? Should I call you George?
Call me George, brother.
George?
Yeah.
George?
Oye, qué reguero here,
by the
bro.
way,
it's okay.
Earlier I called you Mr. Eats 305 through the text message.
I noticed
and you
that.
didn't reply, so I thought I felt bad.
Yeah, he was freaking out.
I'm sorry.
I was freaking out.
He was shooting basketballs
Today was a bit.
outside.
Today I saw that. I pulled up and he was out there getting his layup lines in, bro.
He's like, you think he's gonna come? Because he didn't answer. I was like, yeah, he's gonna make it.
Cheers, bro. I'm glad you want another one here.
Yeah.
I need a napkin too, if anything.
I'm gonna say also, this is the first time we've had coffee on the show.
Bueno, you guys,
Look at this
I can't
first.
show up empty-handed.
You are the first guest to bring us something. That's number one.
No, Gene brought us some whiskey.
Oh, never mind. Gene brought us some whiskey. But
Is it the one that's still right here that you guys haven't drank?
No, we drank.
Sorry,
it all.
Gene.
But 87th La Carreta, that is my favorite restaurant in Miami. No joke. Everyone always asks me all the time. La Vite La Milanesa is the greatest drunk food of all time.
Is it because you're drunk every time you go there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then I can't argue it.
This is back in the day when we used to go to Tarpon Bend,
I miss it.
Yeah,
I
right.
still have coins in my back pocket.
You see how good are those coins?
Everyone
Great.
still has coins, I think.
Everyone misses that place. Tarpon Bend, bring it back, right? That place would
It was
kill.
always banging, though. I don't understand why it closed.
The rent got too damn high.
And actually, nothing's there now, right?
It was
I think it's empty.
Gramercy, and then
and even high for them.
So Tarpon Bend was the happy hour, then the coins, and then you're going to the bar, which is the greatest spot in the history. That Friday, whoever that DJ was, I think they would change it up. That Friday DJ
You're
was
speaking about like now, though.
the best. Huh?
No, they've been on top of their game for the last 10 years or so.
Remember, when we were doing happy hour, this was before kids. I mean, I'm talking like 15 years ago, 12 years ago. That's how old
I still
we are.
do happy hour. You still do happy hour?
No, not that much.
Still do happy hour. Brittany and I go out there all the time. We don't have kids.
So you guys know each other. You guys have
Yeah, so you're also the second former baseball player that I've coached
On the show?
on the show. Yeah, we had
Wow.
Alex Lorenzo first. So I always think it's funny. So, tell us your impression of that time, like as having me as a coach, because first of all,
Long time ago.
Don't hold back, please.
What team were you on?
Was
And
it Belen?
Was I specific? Yeah, for sure, Belen.
Yeah.
Was I specifically coaching your team, or I was just there?
I think you were just there.
Because
I
what year
think
did you graduate?
2011.
Okay, so that was the year that Andy got suspended. I don't want to say his name,
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa.
There was a lot of politics moving. Yeah,
That got suspended.
It was. I was in 3 eras of Belen coaching. I had Milan. I had Hernandez. What was it? Ralph. And Andy.
And then I did coach you for 2 weeks. I had to step in as interim coach for 2 weeks.
There you go.
Head coach?
Yeah, and the only game that I got to coach though was the LaSalle game at FIU.
Which I ended up not playing because since there was a lot of moving parts and I wasn't getting any playing time, I literally stopped playing. And I go, listen, senior year, I don't want to.
Deuces.
I don't want to do this.
I can appreciate that.
Well, there was a whole mess before then.
Yeah, I left during the mess because one, no playing time, bague, and also like there was so much going on that I was interested in, the student government, music. That's actually how I got into DJing. So if you don't know the background of how Mr. Eats started, like me stopped playing baseball, which was like a big thing, got me into DJing, which got me into law school, which got me into Mr. Eats.
So DJing got you into law school?
Correct, because
How?
I was DJing from my senior year of Belen to the last year of FIU and a little bit of the summer going into law school. And I had residencies at Live, Mokai, Mansion, Space, DJ'd at, opened for Cascade, Zed, J. Cole.
Holy moly. What's your DJ name?
It was George Andreas.
Yeah,
It was,
but you didn't mention the biggest get that you had.
which one?
You got Joey and Steph's engagement party.
There you go. there you go.
Game was by the sea, right?
Yeah. He was there. And I was like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
That was a great time. That was,
you go.
by the way, the first time I ever, my firstborn daughter was born like 2 weeks prior or the week prior. And that was the first time we ever went out without my daughter. And you were DJing and it was a phenomenal time.
I think we were all trashed that day, too.
The music must have been pretty good then.
Yeah.
The music
great.
was fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, so I knew that DJing wasn't going to be like a forever thing for me, as a career. And I saw this trend with social media and I saw everything kind of going. And I'm like, let me be an attorney to represent athletes, music, creators, this like next wave of entertainment. And that's why I kind of like went into law school.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. So you had the foresight. You knew where kind of the world was going lifestyle wise. And you had a plan.
Bro, we started.
That's nuts.
When we were throwing the parties, the first 2 years of college, we were handing out physical flyers. By junior, senior year, and my age, we were posting it on social media and sharing it with people.
Right.
So
the change of...
that change right there for me was kind of obvious. And I was seeing people here and there like start little blogs and,
Content
capture
creator.
their things. But they wasn't even like a career thing. I didn't think it was going to grow into what it is now. So it was just more of like, if this ever happens, like I'm going to do it more for music and sports than I am going to do it for content creation. And went to law school. The summer that I started law school, before I started law school, is when I started Mr. Eats, because that's when my wife and I first started dating. And when we first start dating, you're going out to different restaurants and trying everything. So this was 2016. I had Snapchat was the king. I was posting on my Snap story different places we were going, and my friends were asking me, "What'd you get? What place is this? Do you recommend this? Do you recommend that?" And I'm like, all right, like I'm interested in this. Like, let me just post our adventures and see where it comes from, see where it takes us. And from a little hobby to a side hustle, by the time I graduated, I'm like, let's pursue this full time. And been full time for 6 years now, 5 years now.
Wow.
And then how'd you come up? I mean, it's obvious, but how'd you come up with the name Mr. 305 Eats?
Mr. Eats 305.
East 305.
305,
Okay,
sorry.
bro. You would think he went to Columbus.
He's dyslexic. Whoa. I just met you, dude. Come on. Why you got to go there?
It's just the truth, bro.
So what made you want to put 305 in the name?
Honestly, I didn't think it was going to grow into what it is now. So it was just like, that was what I was doing. I was eating around the 305. Yeah. It felt more like a concierge service where I was helping my friends take their partners out to eat. So those two things was like the Mr. because of like the concierge part.
Formal.
and then the Eats 305, self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You know, the food in Miami. But that was about it. And the name has stuck from the beginning. The only thing that's really changed is the profile picture. It was like a little suit and tie with like the name in between that probably lasted until we hit 10,000 followers, which was like a year into the page.
And then how long? The one that I really remember was the one that you did with the baseball players, like Miguel Rojas, and I don't know who else was on there. How long was that into it? Because, I mean, were you already off and running, or is that kind of what helped propel you to the success you have now?
That one was probably like in 2022. That might make sense with a Marlins timeline. Maybe earlier, maybe 21.
I think earlier.
Maybe 21. I think COVID was a great thing for social media. The silver lining of it is that everyone like shifted their attention to their cell phones.
Yeah,
and
it hasn't stopped.
And it hasn't stopped. And it's only gotten stronger. And it's just getting started. Really, like if we think it's bad now, I think it's going to be 10 times bigger with AI and all the other tools that are coming out. Everyone's going to be better at it. You know, in 2020 to 2022, people were still on the fence on whether they wanted to do it or not. Mm-hmm. And now everyone feels like it's the norm. When in the first 5 years of it, it was just like kind of cringe, kind of like people were debating whether it's a good thing or not. And now everyone wants to be.
It's taking a whole life form of its own, right? Look at us right now, you know, doing a podcast and stuff like that. But so how do you find out like a new spot? Okay, because can I name drop somewhere? I took so we have a dinner club, right? And we choose every other month or something. We choose a spot, and it's a surprise, right? So I saw you had a spot, and Yamashiro, it looked incredible. The sando looked incredible, and I'm like, oh, I gotta choose this spot. And it was phenomenal. It was fire. So you're kind of like Guy Fieri that I could kind of tell if you like a spot or not. You know, you have this, but how do you find out all these brand new spots? Are people reaching out to you to like, hey, come to our spot? Or are you finding this, organically? How does it work?
By Guy Fieri, you saying like there's certain things that you think I don't like that I post, or that I like more than the other ones?
Is some that you like more than
more
I think you
cheaper.
like. Yeah, I think you like. You got some like passion. Most of them you do like.
If I don't like it, I don't post it.
Really,
that's as simple as that.
Really,
like it's good to know.
Yeah, if I don't like it, I tell them to their face, essentially.
Wow,
that's the hard part.
How's that going?
A lot of them, being Miami, is prideful. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, and then it starts this whole feud as to like content creators of people that do this like have no idea what they're talking about, and they're the ones that are always trolling in the comments because like
the revenge and
of saying like you decredit, you know, whatever. I don't really care, to be honest, because at the end of the day, like the reputation means more than the relationship for one person that isn't working towards improving. A lot of them are open and want to hear what I have to say.
That's a great thing, right? It's only going to be better for their product.
Yeah, and no one ever hits 1,000. If you're hitting 500, you're gonna get posted because like, dude, you knocked out price, like the accessibility of it, the quality, but maybe 3 or 4 dishes that I ordered out of the 10 didn't hit. I'm still gonna post the 5, 6, 7 that I did try and really liked. So most of the times that happens, and then I can tell them why I didn't love the other 3 because they just weren't up to par as the other 6.
Got it.
But a lot of them are open to it. Like, listen, come back in 6 months. Like, we just got started, or whatever it may be. It's like, you know, we were thinking about that. The bread should have been this. We should have been that. Or we were doing this instead of this. And like, because you caught it, like it confirms our, you know, thought process.
Our inkling.
I think that makes sense though, because my wife and I, we don't have kids. So that's what we do. We go out to eat all the time, and you are our recommendation. We always kind of look to see what you're doing. And I told her one day, I was like, can we stop going to the same new places all the time? Because it's the same types of food. So in your point, like, yeah, your sushi might be good, but it's not on to par to these other places with the fish that they're producing.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. But it's cool.
Yeah. So it's just more of trying to keep it consistent. And once you kind of have this bar to make sure it hits it or surpasses it. We went on a tangent because you asked me something, and then I said about the Guy Fieri thing. But you asked, how do I find out about these places?
Yes.
And it's a mix. It's a mix, really. A lot of it, at this point in time, it's word of mouth. having relationships and friends in the industry, chefs, bartenders, people that are now working at a new project or something like that, they'll reach out to me to invite me to see what I think. And not even to make content, just kind of as friends. And if I do like it, then I go back and I make the video. That's, I'd say right now, 60% of how it gets done.
Wow, that's a lot.
The other 10 to 20% is email, invites, PR. Their publicist tells me about it's about to come out. Then now I found out about it. Then I just either go by myself, try it, or take their offer, try it, and then go back, make the video.
Oh, okay, so you always do one try before?
Or I film it. Like if things are hectic, I film it, and then I'll delete the film if it's not that good.
Okay, got it.
And are you eating out every single weekend?
Bro, if you look at my videos like 2 years ago, I probably looked like you, bro. I've gained so much weight.
I think you look good, dude.
Thank you,
I
bro.
think you're fine.
Yeah,
I used to be as flaco as little, bro.
But we have to
will be a
wonder-
problem if you start looking like me. Yeah, then we got a big
tampoco
problem.
así. But no, dude, like I try everything. I try
But
everything.
you're out every Friday, Saturday, or
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
jeez, that's rough. That's
And you're white.
I'm not in an office. Like I love
Yeah.
doing it. I love finding it. I love sharing the stories. I love like being able to put people onto these spots that they hadn't heard about or have heard about and wasn't sure if it was worth it. So like that like fuels me to want to keep going. And like, brother, Miami's keeps growing and evolving. Like
so much all the time.
I love that we're in the mix of wanting to be one of the best in the country.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's on its way there. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a melting pot of deliciousness around here.
And everything. I mean, 305 is a staple. It's going to be,
Yeah.
it's on the rise. But one thing that you always, well, I noticed early was you're always in some sort of Dolphin gear, Marlins gear, Heat gear. So that's why we wanted to have you on, because we want to hear about your sports take. We're a Dolphins fan. So you are a Dolphin fan.
Big time, sadly.
Tell us, what made you love the Dolphins?
Miami. I think one thing that people see my page as like a food page, sure, but it's a lifestyle page. It is culture. It is what we all love doing. I love our sports. I love our music. I love our food. And all those things are what encompasses kind of like our lifestyle. And that's how I see it. Dolphins culture is Miami culture.
That's inbred.
So what made me love it is just kind of like our city. Our city is just, it was natural. My parents aren't originally from Miami. So my dad's actually a Cowboys fan and my mom's a Giants fan.
Oh,
wow.
and
And they lived in the same house. Yeah, they got married.
I'm surprised you weren't an Eagles fan.
For a little bit. That's actually funny. In 2006, that they made the championship with Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens, or 2005,
T.O.,
one of
yeah.
those.
Yeah.
I was rooting for the Eagles because I'm like, one, they're fun.
Yeah.
And when Michael Vick was on there, like
But
that
weren't
was,
they playing
We're
against the Patriots that year?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
so
know,
of
but
course.
still, that from that season, I was just like,
Oh, that was the year
Eagles, man.
that Owens was hurt, right? And he wasn't going to play, and then he played that.
yeah, that Super Bowl. And I still think he had like.
Yeah, I
80
think he
yards
scored a
just to go
touchdown like right off the bat, and then that was it.
What a freak.
it.
That guy is a freak.
so no, man, I just loved it. I'd say since 7 or 8 years old is kind of like when I started understanding football, which happened to be when Marino retired, the 99-2000 season.
So you saw the new wave, the feelers.
I really didn't experience Marino.
Yeah,
Right.
It's sad.
I know.
It hurts.
He says he did. We kind of experienced Marino, but not really.
Not
Like,
to the same.
like a couple of handful of games. I mean, Jay Fiedler and those teams were the ones that got us going, which we should have known what was coming after that.
Yeah.
Slow decline.
So you said 7 years old. What's your earliest memory of the Dolphins that you can remember?
I want to say it was a game in 99 or 2000 that Marino was. It must have been one of his last games because I remember having so much weight to needing to remember this. Don't remember anything besides that because I remember just sitting down and watching it, but I can't tell you if it was his last game or like his last season.
Yeah.
That was the first memory that I remember understanding what I'm watching. After that, it has to be like the like Eder James era, and then hoping that we get him, and then Reggie Bush. I'm skipping someone in between. Who's the early 2000s?
Ronnie Brown, Ricky Williams.
Thank you, Ricky Williams. That's what I was using. Eder James.
Every single time we ask the folks that come on, everyone says the same thing. It's Ricky Williams.
Yeah. So is that your is that your all-time favorite Dolphin player?
Not really.
Okay.
I think just because like I've watched so many highlights and I've seen Marino's highlights for so much, I think Marino has to be on like the first slot of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
I think Jason Taylor would probably be second because like from the defensive side of things,
Yeah.
you at that same time you're Zach Thomas and Jason
Absolute
Taylor are
legend.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
So I'd say JT for me, and then it goes into like the fun picks. You know, I'd throw Ronnie Brown in there.
Ronnie
The
Brown.
Wildcat. I
Yeah,
mean,
just because of the Wildcat, just because you had both of them, and then maybe someone more recent. Who knows? Like I can't think of one.
Tua.
No,
Well, the game that we always play is if you were to put one guy on this team to help us going forward,
Marino.
that you can't pick Dan Marino because everyone picked Dan Marino.
exactly.
It's too easy. If not, everyone's
Yeah.
going to pick Marino. I think we're 3 for 3 with this next answer, though, if you do it.
The pressure.
Yeah, the
Mark-
pressure's on.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has picked the same guy, which also makes a lot of sense.
Is it going to be Ricky Williams?
No.
No.
Okay.
You named him, though. You already named him.
Jason Taylor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to be Ronnie Brown.
I can't
It's not
keep
gonna be Ronnie
secrets,
Brown.
man.
This guy's the worst,
I can't
dude.
keep
Let him
secrets.
play
You
the
know how I
game a
am.
little
I disagree.
Okay, so who's your guy?
I don't know who else it is because we haven't had like I do like a Larry Zonka or something like that. Like,
Oh, that's a good answer.
That's a good answer. And I was just saying it earlier before we got here. We got some legends up there. We have Paul Warfield and Larry Zonka and Bob Greasy, and no one mentions them ever. They're not on Twitter. They're not on anything.
do you think they'd carry their weight if they were actually put into the NFL right now?
Yeah, these are first ballot Hall of Famers, like legends.
But we were covering them.
huh?
But it was like us covering them.
We're on the 836 here, Dolphin Expressway.
I think there's a pile up behind
Look,
us.
the thing about Larry Zonka is he still holds the record for most rushing yards.
Yeah. Well, that's why I picked him over the other guys that were on the wall.
And he didn't play. It's not like he was a lifer with the Dolphins. He left for the other league. So I would think the way that how tough he ran, I do think that it would play a little bit. Not necessarily maybe how he did last, but he was like the fullback. He wasn't the running back. Too.
Yeah.
So imagine Achan and him running. Maybe.
Mike
little bit
Allstott, but he was the Derrick Henry of his time.
yeah.
That's how he played.
A little bit
Just-
more of better a player than Ingold, no?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I hope
Shout out to Alec Ingold, who's now with the Chargers, right? And Mike McDaniel, but
What a coincidence.
3-time nominee for Walter Payton Man of the Year. But no offense, I mean, yeah, Larry Zonka is the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
when it comes to that.
and thinking about we want to bring a team with grit and toughness. That'll be Larry
That guy
Zonka.
was tough.
That's a great answer. You're the first, and that's
you
my
go.
favorite answer so far.
Thank you.
No offense to
I-
Jason Taylor.
No,
That's a great
I
answer,
just
too.
don't think. I think we need more from like a defensive standpoint. I think one you can get double team, and we need more than JT. I think Zonka is more of a presence,
Oh yeah.
and
I don't think there's a wrong answer. I mean, he's a premier Hall of Famer at a position that.
yeah, and look at his coaching and what it's done for UM.
Yeah.
And the impact that it has. So
that defensive line. So are you a huge UM fan?
no, I'm not.
Whoa.
I was a huge UM fan growing up.
Okay.
I'm an FIU fan.
Yeah. He's always repping FIU stuff.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So I am a coward because I went to FIU for undergrad and
you
graduate
root for
school,
UM?
and of course I root for UM.
Why? Of course. No. I'm
Because this is what I grew up with. First
Okay.
of all,
And then you went to college.
Then I went to college. FIU did not do a good job while I was at college. I didn't go to one game.
That's your fault, though.
And
That
we
was-
were there all the time. I literally worked at the library on the 8th floor, library acquisitions, and I would be there for 7 hours at a time. And then I would go to the gym, play basketball with my boy Beak all the time, pick up like 3 to 4
Dude,
hours. The
that
best.
That was
But
Mario
no-
Cristobal.
Huh?
That was Mario Cristobal. They opened the
T.Y.
stadium.
Hilton? No, that was after.
No. We were there. I was there sophomore year.
2008 to
Did you go to any
2000
games?
I went to all the games in my sophomore and junior year.
Okay, well, listen,
And
I was
at the-
dating this girl
I was
at the
US.
time.
Oh,
and-
that was right.
All right,
That's what you did.
Can we
to
really
me.
be honest?
You and Pika never hung out because you guys were with your girlfriends.
Yeah, and I don't want to mention her name, but because I get
But that was
traumatized.
the USF. We opened the stadium against
Una
USF.
loca, you know?
T.Y. Hilton was a freshman, and we won that game, and we went to a bowl that year. That's your fault, dude.
The Papa John's Bowl? I mean, the Little Caesars Bowl?
Caesars Bowl.
The Little
Came
Caesars
back
It
Bowl.
was, bro. One, FIU also beat UM in 2019.
Yes.
And also their success
fight.
and growth plus, yeah. But their success and growth is probably mirrored by UM's from 2002 to 2025.
Oh, no. They
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, UM hasn't won anything big
They were in the national championship game.
since 2005. I mean, 2025. I said
mean,
for the
I'm not
23
gonna go with you on
years,
that
23 years,
You on that one.
23 years, they had no reason to root for them.
I want to
No,
be
but
civilized.
you could root for UM. I mean,
I rooted for them to win in the championship.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, do I have UM gear?
no.
No.
Not any at all? Wow. So if UM is playing FSU, would you root for FSU?
No, UM.
Okay. All right.
No, it's still
all right,
it's
all
still
right.
Miami. I just don't. I'm not huge fans of people who go to FIU or don't go to UM. So and root for UM.
So you're not a huge fan of me? Is that what you're saying?
4-year fandom of UM for football. Because I'm like, bro, you went to, that's how you get tradition. That's how you get like culture in your city. And what UM supports is all these like New Yorkers and Northeasterners and like Boppy swipes and all the, the cards. And you get me? Like, it's just not the culture that is known for the Miami of today and how I want Miami.
But if you go to a game, Miami's up in front.
Believe me, I'm just being an advocate and being
No,
for
we
it
appreciate
because
we appreciate you rocking the Panthers.
at the end of the day,
Panthers.
at the end of the
Claws up.
day, yeah, you can't fight the impact that the Hurricanes have in 305.
Correct.
And-
Exactly.
Right. And their culture of the city is
Yeah, especially in
UM.
the 80s and 90s and when they were like good, and that's what we grew up on. So it's like hard not to like it, but someone has to start repping for.
We would appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've actually met like a real FIU fan.
There you go.
What's the name? It's
Pitbull Stadium?
Pitbull Stadium.
Come on.
So that's the name of the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Pitbull
And
Stadium.
he is?
Mr.
Mr.
305.
305. So have you collabed with him?
If he
before?
wants to, no, not yet, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw him at Platea the other day. The waiter comes up to me and he's like, "Oh, Pitbull's here." I'm like, "Shouldn't you not be saying that?"
Yeah.
well, maybe. And then, my aunt, who's the best of all time, she knows him and she's like, "Armando's here." I'm like, "Whoa, name drop. I like that." But
And real name.
yeah,
And real name.
and real name. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. First of all, Tua Tagovailoa is no longer a Miami Dolphin. Malik Willis is a Miami Dolphin. They're repping it right now on
Celebrating.
87th Avenue and
Celebrating.
67th Avenue. We no longer have Minka Fitzpatrick. We have a new regime. No longer Chris Greer. We have a new head coach, new general manager. A lot going on. How are you feeling about the Miami Dolphins today
I don't know.
as a fan?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Honestly, like we'll see the product on the field. I don't have high expectations for this season,
Good.
It shouldn't.
as most people shouldn't. But I'm excited for this kind of like rebirth, refresh. For so many years, we've put Band-Aids on it, like signing a big name and like hoping that one or two signings are going to
Yes.
shake it up and change the culture, whether it's with a coach or whether it's, one of the players. But I think finally it's a true refresh, which
The first of
has
our
been
time.
needed.
We haven't done it. That's what he always says. The only time we've done it in our lifetime was Bill Parcells, and they actually were a little successful. And then he left year 3 of the rebuild, left Jeff Ireland to do the rest. And
Was that the year that we drafted Jake Long?
yep. Which I'm waiting to see if anybody throws out Jake Long or Richmond Webb or something like that, because that is also
I think
like
because we have Patrick Paul right now,
lockdown.
we always ask people who would they bring for this team right now. You got Patrick Paul, who we saw at
you're right,
the Dolphins Cancer Challenge. I mean, I'm a big guy. That guy is a big
Moose.
guy.
him and Jonas Avainaya. Those two guys are monsters.
Those are monsters. I mean, people, you get off the bus and you're like, oh shoot, I gotta cover that. I gotta block that guy. But yeah, it's there's a lot going on with the team right now. People need to be patient, right? But it's hard to be patient. So how do you cope? Like, if the Dolphins lose on Sunday, how's your demeanor?
At this point right now, I'm not even this season specifically. I'm not affected by it.
No, that's a
I wouldn't be.
And
That's
you're
a good
not
way.
even a little excited to see if Malik is good or not.
Sure,
Yeah, why?
sure, but keep my expectations low and then be surprised.
Do you go? Do you go to games every year or how?
Yeah. I wouldn't say I'm like at every game, but I'm definitely at least 2 per season.
Oh, okay. Well,
So next year you're gonna come tailgate with us.
Yeah, why not?
We're gonna feed you.
Where
You
you
don't have
guys
to
where you guys set up? Same space every year? Or no?
well, that's a good question, George.
yeah.
Good question, because this year we were displaced 3 out of the 8 times. The parking situation in the orange parking lot is not good. We had a feud, you know? They got a little bit better towards the end because this is a prominent Miami Dolphins podcast, the biggest in West Miami that the town of West Miami has.
That's what I hear. Keep hearing that.
But it's, you know, we're gonna have a village.
We try to park in
tailgate
the
village.
same. To his point, we try to park in the same space every time. We got to get there before 10. We've learned this, and we're gonna create with our tailgate crew, the Forge brothers. We're creating a village, a tailgate village.
Okay.
So coming up this year. So you're welcome to come. We'll feed you.
Yeah,
You
I'd
don't
love
have
to be part of this village.
You don't have to review. Nothing like
no,
that.
no.
You just come, enjoy the food.
Thank you.
But I will say, if you want to spin on the 1 and 2s, that
Whoa. That's
I'd
a
rather
lot of
review
work.
the food. No,
Yeah.
if I have to bring the equipment, if the equipment's already there,
No,
then
or-
I'll gladly
I
play.
can't. I don't know why I'm promising this. I don't have any of the equipment, but yeah. I just meant you just jump on.
I have a question.
I'll
for
give you Spotify. How about that? You can go. For
I don't
that.
need to control the aux, but I trust your judgment.
If you had to make George something to review
For me, my food
for you, or our family food, anything,
I don't.
but not you, but like it could be
got
Mima,
nervous, you saw that, right?
something, whatever. What would you have? Because I have an answer for me.
Okay, you
I
answer.
I want you to go first.
No, I don't know.
Okay, I would. How do you feel about Caesar salad, George?
Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Do you order Caesar salad when it's on the menu?
I do, but more because my wife enjoys it more than I.
She sounds splendid. She sounds splendid.
It's if I'm gonna eat a salad, I'd rather eat a healthy salad than eat an unhealthy salad.
Well, there's a reason why I look like myself, okay? But I come from the Lafargas, a long line of people that look like this. My father makes the greatest Caesar salad dressing of all time.
What's the secret? Can it be shared?
It's kind of like a copycat of the Chart House. There's really not a secret. It's just a lot of oil. We do anchovy paste instead of anchovies. Okay. But it is the greatest Caesar salad dressing. And one other thing, I want you to try my espresso martini. Me and my buddy perfected it, and I think it's the best in Miami.
What's your spirit of choice? Does it matter? Does it play a difference?
I like tequila.
Same.
I like tequila. I'm a Terramana guy. Love the rock. Yeah, let's go. But Terramana reposado, and then we do a little bit of Kahlua, a little bit of simple syrup, and then obviously the espresso. But we have the measurements fine tuned.
And we're gonna bring it out right now.
I wish. It's a Monday. You know, I'm a municipal worker, so I can't do that. But one day we'll get it for you. How about you?
You had some time.
I know. I don't have any. I mean,
say
maybe
something.
I would say
What do you make for yourself if, like, bro, you're there by yourself and you're hungry? Cereal?
arroz con huevo frito.
There it is, bro. That's simple. I love that.
But that's not gonna be that great though. It just is what it is.
Sounds like he'll devour
But
it.
Mima's ropa vieja is
Oh.
on point. And when I go, hey Mima, you want to make some ropa vieja for me? And I take her to Publix and she does the whole thing. So good.
Will that be seen on any tailgate?
I can work on
Oh
that.
yeah. If we know that
if we know you're coming,
No. But
If we know you're
bro,
coming.
for the people too, not just for me.
Whoa,
for
well,
every Sunday, every
Of
Dolphins
course,
fan,
but
bro.
we want a
mean-
special plan for
Thank you.
Mr.
I mean, we
Eats
all
05.
know that when grandmothers cook, it's on a. That's
No,
what I like
yeah,
this.
yeah.
So it doesn't matter if I ask for one person.
That's true. It's a
there's
whole
gonna be
bandeja.
plenty.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Is there something on a menu that you have to order? Like if you see it on a menu.
Ooh, that is a good question. I love. This is pretty basic, but I love seeing what the signature dish is of each restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what are you known for, and then what are you excited about? So not as much
that they order it. But
that
they,
people order it, but like
Excited about
what
that's
gets you like what gets the chef going that it's like an underrated dish, and that I always try like finding the yin and yang, literally comparing and contrasting. Like, why is this dish so popular? Why isn't this one? Even
it.
though like back of house and chefs are still excited about making that. So those are like the two things I always look forward to, but that differs on any menu,
Everything.
you know?
Yeah.
All right. This guy cannot take the chance to talk about food, but we're supposed to be talking about Dolphins, so we're gonna go back
So
to some
happy right
questions
now,
over
man.
here.
How do you guys feel about Tua and his whole situation and the Falcons and all that?
I don't know what the Falcons are doing. I'll say that.
Two lefty quarterbacks in the
Yeah,
room.
two, and one of them can't walk straight, and the other one,
Well, I understand what the Falcons.
Which one are you talking about?
yeah, exactly.
I understand what the Falcons are doing. They're in the same position. They have Kirk Cousins that they get rid of. They don't have an option to address the position of need, and they're looking to win. So it was either going to be him or Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray's going to go for a little bit more money.
Yeah.
So they just said Tua can play a couple games.
Yeah.
Well, he holds.
I thought it was a deal. I thought the Falcons bro, why not take the risk?
Of course, the Dolphins are paying for everything.
It costs them a minimum.
Literally no risk.
Yeah, Bijan's going to catch the ball 100 times.
With Tua, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to have Drake London and Kyle Pitts who just throw one-on-ones. I mean, who knows?
He's
I
playing
like
in a dome.
Yeah.
Same spot where he won the national championship, that walk-off to Devontae Smith. So
It's not cold.
it's not exactly.
And
He's
they
playing
play-
in the South.
And they play against the Saints in a dome. They play against Carolina, which is the coldest it gets, is 65. And then they play against Tampa Bay. He just needs to hold the fort for a little bit for their
Well,
franchise.
he's gonna do so nasty.
Well,
He's
watch
gonna
him
be-
win the
he's gonna-
MVP.
He's gonna be so sick.
Comeback player of the year.
Of course.
Yeah,
That would happen to the
Of
Dolphins.
course it is.
that would happen to the Dolphins, but it was time to move on.
Yeah.
There's too many excuses always as to why something happened. So even if he does go off, it's just like, yeah, but how many times are you going to give him the opportunity to make the excuse as to why it's not his fault? Eventually, it's his fault.
Yeah. I was sad about it more than like celebrating on 87th. It was more of like a mutual breakup.
Yeah, it
Of course.
stinks.
It's-
We're not celebrating it
Nah.
either. It hurts because you're now back in this situation that it's a full rebuild, and you're coping with it. You've always spoken about it. First of all, we got a bunch of group chats. You know the boys, how they are in the group chat. I don't know how your boys are. If they're not Dolphins fans, do they rag on you because of Tua? Because I had buddies ragging on me for 5 years about Tua, and it's just at a certain point, you get to it like, it's beneficial for both of us to part our ways.
Yeah. Most of them are Dolphins fans, but weren't Tua fans.
A lot of them were not Tua's fans.
You know,
Tua fans.
where I was just, I bought into the whole thing and want us to succeed. You can't succeed bitching, complaining about
Agreed.
That this guy sucks. It's like, no, let's just keep trying to support him until we can't anymore.
And in our lifetime, gave us the most exciting season we've ever had.
2023 was unforgettable.
It's unreal, and I'll keep saying it till my grave. As right now, it is the most fun we've ever had. We were there live. It was great offense. It was exciting, and we thought we had a chance.
Which we did.
Had a chance.
Injuries just got the best of us.
It did.
Yeah.
They did get the best of us in that punt return against the Bills. I'll never forget it.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot went down. We thought it was funny. We used to go to the games with a buddy of ours, and he was telling us, he's like, guys, we cannot lose games. Like when we lost the Titans game, and they're saying
that
the
was the
window
end. That was
closes.
the end.
The window closes so soon. No, what are you talking about? We got Tyreek, Minka, Chubb, everyone signed. Tua, we're good. And it closed so fast.
That was the end of the beginning.
So
right there.
fast. I mean, we haven't talked about that. How fast it closed.
Yeah, I mean,
it
but you
lasted
look around
like
the NFL,
12 games.
That's normal. If you look around the NFL, it's not very normal to be the Chiefs or the Patriots. But the Jaguars were really good at one time. In 2 years, it's over. It just happens. It sucks.
Yeah,
when you don't have the guy, doesn't work, you got to keep looking for the guy.
So now Malik Willis is the guy.
No,
Do
but
you,
it's,
do you like that over Quinn Ewers? They both, Malik has played 6 games? Quinn has played 2?
6 games, correct. They have, I think Malik Willis has maybe like 4 extra passing attempts than Quinn Ewers right now, historically. I personally don't mind it because I think, first of all, they talked about everything about competition, but if you're signing this guy for $20 million a year, he's going to be a starting quarterback.
Of course.
Right? What I do like about it is that it's 2 years, and then you could still draft somebody very high next year. Let's see what this kid has, But from the whole rebuild situation, I thought they were doing every single thing right, and then they signed this guy for $20 million a year. That's the only thing I don't get. I'm puzzled by.
Do you think it's just the market?
well, they got him under market for what everyone was saying. Everyone was saying it was going to cost them $30 million.
People don't know what they're talking about, though.
Yeah, they were trying
and that includes us, by the way.
But they were trying to. I know what I'm talking about. They were trying to inflate everything. They got him for $20 million a year for the next 2 years. It cost them nothing. If they draft another guy, they still have viewers. They don't have to give up on like looking for the guy. But if he is the guy,
Hell of a deal.
You have a great deal. He's the 22nd highest paid quarterback in the league next year.
You're going to treat him that way too, though. I
Yeah,
feel like
if
the
Quinn Ewers
Dolphins
beats him-
fans are going to always Dolphins fans now, it's like you kind of said, people hate on the quarterback position, like Tua, right? So many people love to hate on the Dolphins, even Dolphins fans. Like when you stink for so long, I guess they're like agitated that the first reaction is not to celebrate, it's to go after like the franchise. So now they have this thing of, oh, we're doing a rebuild. You should have stayed with Quinn Ewers. If he stinks, then you tank properly and you get somebody high. But who's to know what happens throughout the year?
But then you build losers like that. Then you build a losing franchise. You don't need to do that.
I agree.
Period.
I agree. We're more upbeat. We want to like the moments, right? What Gene used to say. Now it's something to look forward to this year for 2026. Now we get to watch Malik Willis and a guy that ran a 4.37 with Devon H and Jalen Waddle.
You got to meet this Gene guy. We keep talking about.
Yeah,
him.
I know. But also, like, do you spend the extra? I mean, I'm not the GM. Do you spend the extra money and get Kyler if you want something exciting and want to like, or?
Kyler scares me because Kyler, in my opinion, is always dinged up and he's a tiny guy. Now, Malik Willis is 6'1", 225
He's not
pounds.
that much bigger, too.
Tua is 6'1", 225 pounds. But if you see both of these guys side by side, one has a gigantic arm and can run a 4.37. The other guy ran a 4.9 and does not have a big arm, and his stature is not someone that Malik Willis
Yeah,
is imposing.
he couldn't even fall.
So it's a little bit different, the 225. Kyler Murray was smaller. We want somebody that can withhold, hits and stuff like that. Something that we haven't had, right? Like if I was dating the girl that was the blonde with the big boobs, now I want the Latino with the big ass, right? The kind of. Did that play or no? This is before my wife.
It does. I'm gonna leave it alone, but
okay,
it does.
Are you sure? Which one would you go for? Next, okay, all right, Brittany.
Yeah. So yeah, it's something that they had to do, and the Kyler Murray thing, I would have been fine with either one of them. If they would have had to cost more than Malik Willis, then I would rather not touch Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
If it only were to get him the same type of deal that it was like Tua for the Falcons, then I would have done it.
He's going to be expensive.
I'm curious
Kyler
to, like,
Murray.
what the final number is going to be for Kyler.
Yeah,
and where.
He's exciting.
He could go to the Vikings and make them a contender right away, and he can go to the Jets and just take all the money because I'm sure the Jets are going to throw all the money at him.
Yeah,
I don't think he was any chance to come to Miami for real.
Yeah, I thought so too. Geno, when I saw Geno Smith, we're his preferred destination.
Of course.
I wanted to say, do you even have preference? Should you have preferences? I don't think you deserve those, right?
The QB league, there's only so many.
They said it, them being Sully, they are going to, we're back on the 836. They are going to keep going after the QB position until they figure it out.
And that's what I want to
I think that right there is them going for it. They saw this guy. Every single day, this guy saw him in practice, going against the prep team guy, and now he got his quarterback. So if they went all in on the first hour of free agency, let's say, right, they got rid of Tua, traded Minka, and then now they went straight after Willis. Clearly,
they could have heard something early on where Malik was like, "Yeah, I want to go," and then they traded Minka. It could have been something of the sort. I think they got word early, but.
It's going to be fun. We're Vegas had us at 4.5 wins. Now we'll probably still be 4.5 wins.
I was going to say 4 and 7, 3/4.
But what I'm saying is they're going to be an entertaining 4.5 wins. You would think, right?
So we get to watch and see what's happening.
If our O-line allows for any offense to happen,
I think now with the 11th pick,
where do you go?
I really want Francis Moinoa. That's like who I've always wanted for a year now. That's who I want.
Dude,
I want O-line.
I don't think he's getting down to 11.
Neither do I. Or maybe Carnell Tate. Or
I kind of don't want Carnell Tate.
You don't want a 6'3" imposing Ohio State.
You don't win with getting. He's not Jamar Chase.
Who cares about that? But he's a formidable.
That's not a foundational piece. You don't win with the big receiver starting off, unless he's Jamar Chase. But he's not Jamar Chase.
Unless we trade up.
But you don't win with the big receiver. Didn't the Seahawks just win with JSN, who came from Ohio State, who's shorter and smaller than
Wait a second.
Carnell Tate?
You're going to tell me that their number one defense and their defensive line.
Well, I'm just saying, but they won with that. That guy changed their offense,
and they got a new quarterback.
Yeah, exactly for cheap.
Someone that after no one gave season though.
Yeah,
they
you're
had
right.
the number 14 one defense in the league.
Okay, but you never know. Maybe something happens with Hafley that he just turns it on.
They have nobody on the roster.
I'm just saying.
They don't have another defensive end.
You never know.
The delusional Dolphins fan is back.
This guy just wants it.
I love it. That's what
11 wins. 11 wins for sure.
Yeah. He already put the money on it. Yeah.
All right. Now I've waited long enough. You walked in with some bucks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I need to know
What's in the
this
box? All right,
What's
little
in the
movie
box?
reference
What's
there.
in the box?
That was a shout out to Mark. What's in the box? All right.
All right.
So I collect cards. I brought my Miami Dolphins collection.
You're a man of many talents. You're a DJ. You're a content creator, and now
I'd say I
also-
love sports. This goes into the sports realm. I'm gonna put this on the table, cover up my mess.
When did you get into cards?
I grew up collecting
Growing
cards. But I stopped like in high school, college, and then 2019, 2020, I picked up very casually. And then I'd say within the last like 2 years, I've really kind of like fallen back in love.
Does this go into Pokemon as well?
Oh yeah.
Because we were just talking about every Wednesday we have family dinner. My parents threw away my Pokemon cards.
Threw away. Is that confirmed that they threw it away?
They gave it away to a little
Yeah,
kid.
I don't think it was in the garbage, but I think someone at Marshall's or someone like like one of those
first edition.
Goodwill.
And even talk Mark, I had like a Japanese Charizard holographic.
Fact check, Mark.
Yes.
Confirm. Yeah.
It was super sick.
So
It was super sick.
Thanks,
That's the
Mom.
grade.
I went down this rabbit hole like 3 or 4 years ago, going on Whatnot, the app, and
It's huge right now.
I mean, just so many backyard breaks and stuff like that. Just watching these guys break, and it was so easy with PayPal or Venmo, and I went down a rabbit hole here. Had to go into the HELOC a little bit.
Did you buy anything?
Did you
buy anything?
Did I buy anything? Well, yeah, I bought.
you got a Tua rookie card. didn't you?
I had Tua, I had Burrow, it was 2021.
There you go.
There he is. Oh my God.
And it's okay.
Contenders Optic.
Out of 50,
Oh man.
graded 9, 5, 10.
So it really is. Check, Mark. This is such a pretty card.
Can
They call this color match,
Yep.
right?
Can we ask you, do you have a favorite card or a Mount Rushmore of your cards?
The 4 that are kind of like in these encased ones are probably my 4 favorites. But if we're doing a Mount Rushmore, I'd probably switch this one out for this one.
You're good at this suspense thing.
And I'd probably do it in that order. You can display from 4.
All right, number 4.
This one is number 4?
That's number 4.
Number 4, Dan Marino.
Downtown.
Oh,
dude.
downtown. These are
Optic.
so.
That card is so cool.
Those are called downtowns. They are incredible. Now, are you buying these? Are you like rip and pack, rip and wax?
I'm doing it all.
You're doing it all.
And then I'll grade it myself, or if I'm tired of the chase, just buying it straight up. Because a
Nice.
lot of them are, we'll see that they're maybe like out of 5, out of 25, more of a short print. So the odds of you hitting it are rare.
Correct.
And I'm only kind of collect Miami sports cards plus Pokemon. So I don't care if I hit the biggest card in the case because I'm just going to sell it to buy
Got
Miami
it.
sports
Oh,
cards.
okay, cool.
So
cool.
I'd-
Man, you really are 305.
Yeah,
man. It's unbelievable. Okay, this is an old school Dan Marino.
Rookie card. Out of PSA 9, though.
PSA
So
9, 1984 tops, Dan Marino.
the goal is to get the 10. And if it was the 10, it would probably be my number 1.
Okay, so the grade matters to your top 4.
Yes, because it's the quality and like the condition of the card.
Woo. Okay, so 2022 National Treasures.
Oof, what a
Jason
card.
Taylor, Zach Thomas, Gem Mint 10. So that is the highest grade on PSA. And PSA is the crown jewel of grading.
And they're signed?
And they're signed.
Wow.
By the way, National Treasures is like $4,000 a box. And it's like 8 cards, right?
Probably less cards and probably more money.
Yeah. Now, what is this out of?
25.
Wow. That is clean.
Yeah. And it's at a 10 for a thick card. It's like not hard to grade. I mean, not easy to grade.
It's also so hard to look at this and not think like this was our childhood.
Yeah,
like,
that
these two
is-
guys
That is the pinnacle.
is who we fell in love with.
Yeah, that's a beautiful card. Now, you picked that up like at a show or?
Someone posted this, I forgot where, either on eBay or on Instagram, and
You had to have
DM'd
it.
him, and I had to have it, and I grabbed it.
Oh, man.
Same with this. This one I picked up at AA Mint. It is a 2008 Topps Letterman of Dan Marino. It is
okay.
on the O of his name, and it's an auto right on top of it.
Oh.
And it's graded a 10, and it's 3 out of 3.
Wow.
So there's a lot of little Miami connections because you have like the 3 from the 305, you have the O from the like Marino. So then like all it's missing is to have these 5 around it to be able to put it in the case.
That is a Gorgeous.
Yeah, so I
Gorgeous card.
picked that one up at AA Mint, which is up in like Broward,
Yeah.
and they're great, man. They have a great shop.
I follow them on Instagram.
on what you should jump if you want to jump in on Whatnot. It's a fun stream.
Is it really?
Yeah, like Whatnot for me and what I watch at home, because I'm not like a movie or TV guy unless it's live sports.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching these streams as like just live streams.
They're
Just
so entertaining.
even if I'm not buying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just watching.
There was a point there that my wife told me stop buying cards, and I would just still keep watching them because of
I
the
didn't know
entertainment.
this about you.
Well, there's a lot of things you don't know. The card collecting, it is a very expensive hobby.
Yeah, I don't need any more expensive hobbies.
It is expensive.
But I watch you guys. But you had a favorite that you threw out. I said You said top.
That was my 4. That was number 1.
But that's your Mount Rushmore.
The 4 that I gave were my Mount Rushmore.
And you had one more favorite or no? That you took out for a second?
Oh, the one that I took out that I moved aside. This one's also very nice. It's an A-Chain downtown.
Oh, I've never seen A-Chain downtown.
Is the 2 on the table? Where's the other
Right here.
I'm not going to show
so I
you.
can put it away.
You still want them, huh?
I do. I'm selling all my other 2s, but those 2. I also have this one that he wrote fins up on the
Oh, that's cool.
on the auto.
Oh,
That's cool. What a sad day,
It's
man.
so
I know, man.
sad, dude. I look at him.
I'm literally looking like if it's like your girlfriend's like sweater, like one of those like the other. It's usually the other way around.
But,
But, yeah,
by the way,
it still smells like
yeah.
him too.
I didn't want to do that.
He looked really good in the mock-up of him in an Atlanta Falcons.
With the black jersey?
With his dreads. He looked so much cooler.
It's so much cooler. I love their uniforms.
You know what's cooler? Malik Willis, he was on Pat McAfee today, and he just signed this, life-changing contract. You know where he was?
Practice.
On the ball field, practicing,
That's what you want.
getting the
That's what
reps
we'd love
in.
to see it.
So
Better be.
let's go, Malik. Let's go, Malik.
And then, of course, we're here in our studio, 786 Sports. I'm staring at Jeff Conine with the teal Marlins, and that is the uniform that they should be wearing with the teal pinstripes, not the black. Which is your favorite Dolphins logo? Is it the current one? Is it the original, or the 90s logo?
It's that one.
That one.
Although it's not the one I grew up on, I think this one's the best.
Again, if we're going back to tough, hard-nosed, Larry Zonka, we got to go back to the old logo.
The new one is
You're
so
talking
bad.
about the '90s logo,
No,
the Zach Thomas.
No, this
that
one.
one.
the original logo.
This one's the toughest.
It is. I wish it would happen.
Zach
The
Thomas-
Marlins are bringing back the
For Sundays.
for Sundays.
It looks so nice.
So nice.
Speaking of Konai right there, is he wearing a cup or is he just happy
excited to see you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Wow, guys.
He's been tuned in to all these episodes, man.
yeah.
He doesn't even know.
He's definitely tuned in.
He doesn't
for
know.
sure.
He's been staring at us the whole time. And then we're doing all these.
You've been staring at him.
We're doing all these interviews.
You're the one that put
So
him
I
up.
have to sit there and just look, and I'm like, there he is every time. And I remember that. I remember that when he won the All-Star game MVP, Abuelito told me that I had to vote. I had to go for the NL because the Marlins. I didn't know that concept yet.
Yeah.
And then he won the MVP that year. I was like, this guy's amazing.
Is he on your Mount Rushmore of Marlins?
Have to.
I think he's the number one slot.
Mr. Marlin.
He's Mr. Marlin.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the only guy that's won a championship on both teams. He didn't start with them, though. He got traded
From the Royals.
from the Royals. But, I mean, he's still part of the organization now. And his son.
I'm excited for Griffin.
Is he gonna get playing time?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think he should be in the starting rotation.
He got hurt.
Oh,
He
wow.
did. He made that great catch and had a few good big hits.
Yeah, I think he had a
last
home
season.
run yesterday in spring training.
Nice.
He's got big time pop, big time power.
They're frisky. The Marlins are
Oh,
frisky.
yeah. I'm more excited for Marlins than I know it's a Dolphins podcast, but I'm more excited about the Marlins this season than I am the Dolphins.
We always welcome all
It's just
Miami sports
it's
talk.
more of a fun thing to look forward to.
Yeah.
For me.
Are you going to go to a WBC
I hope.
game?
I hope that I went to the one where Trey Turner hit the home run against the DR.
Oh,
the
Oh,
Grand Slam
my
one.
God, how was that?
That was electric.
Yeah.
Like truly lights out. I hadn't been to a sporting event that was just pure chaos.
I
It
can
erupted.
imagine.
Yeah, I'm thinking of just buying either the semifinal or the final and just saying forget it. Whoever's there is going to be great.
It will be.
Yeah,
It will be.
we were looking the final. I really want to go to the final. Sent it in the group chat. It's St. Patty's Day though. 17th.
Even better.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
wow, it's already next Tuesday?
Yeah.
yeah,
Jeez, you better hurry up.
it's quick. It's quick. So prices aren't too bad.
It was like $500.
Yeah, but that's an experience. It's something that you're going to remember for a long time.
And the best baseball you
Yes.
be seeing.
Right.
Better than any.
Because
MLB
most
too,
likely it'll be U.S. or DR versus Japan, which would be sick.
Which would be
again a rematch of
Can you
USA
imagine?
Japan.
You think is Otani pitching or no?
He might.
Depends on the. The only bad thing is that it's during spring training. So like
Yeah.
they should do what hockey does, and in the middle of the year just take 2-3 weeks off. Give them a chance to still have a break, and then everyone's right in the middle of like baseball. Like you can let them pitch. You can let them be there on their regular rotation the whole thing.
I don't know. I think you can make an argument for like we are in the middle of the season where like I'm paying them to do their best and like be healthy. At least this gives them time to like rest and not affect.
Well, the problem is, so at work, we're in it a little bit. They try to get ready so much faster for the year. I do think that plays a role on people like getting injured earlier.
Yeah.
Because they're not used to it. They're not ready. And even if they start earlier, like usually that means they'll get a whole month where they're off, where they're already still right in it. So they never get the time to recover. Like baseball's like grind, dude.
I know.
They're there starting in February and they don't stop till mid-September, October. And if they've won deep into October, and now you got to go ahead and start practicing again in November, December. When do they break?
They got to cut down the numbers.
and these guys, they don't need the extra reps to start like a month early, you know?
Right. And it's just toll on their body. It's not that it's going to make them fine tune anything more. So for me personally, I would like to see it for them if it was, and I think it would be more fun. I just do.
How I see it, I mean, we can
it's
talk about
fun
this
no
all
matter
night.
what, yeah.
It's more of like, this is the first taste of baseball that I've gotten since October, November.
Yeah.
So like I am honed in. If it's in the middle of the season, it's like, bro, I've had my itch already kind of fixed. Where I'm like,
this is the first time you're seeing Otani or anybody or
For
Judge
months.
since correct.
We never know.
It's the first taste.
But
It's a fantastic event, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger.
I'm taking this furthermore. We got Jeff Conine, number 1 on the Mount Rushmore. What other 3 guys is going on?
it depends how you kind of see it. Like, do you want to make your Mount Rushmore like your favorites or the 4 best
studs?
to have
The
played?
fun part about this is you can answer
Of course.
however you want to answer.
I think I have like 2 different ones, you know?
Okay, so let's
When they
go.
were with the, and then you also if they were with the Marlins at the time or their entire career, like
Okay,
That
so
can play a part.
So let's go Mount Rushmore first, not favorite Marlins, like foundational Marlins. So Jeff Conine is number 1 on that list.
Yeah. I think you can also play one of each era, which can.
You keep changing the rules, dude.
Because there's so many things.
Keep up.
It's a different Mount Rushmore.
I'm making you pick
Which one?
foundational Mount Rushmore
If foundational, are we just doing the 97 team or like, you know, you get me? Like,
from 93 to 2025. 4 guys that are that important, impactful to Marlins franchise as we know it today.
Conine, Beckett, Cabrera, which people,
Yeah, that's I
you
don't know.
but probably the best player to ever wear a Marlins jersey.
Yeah, it's such a shame. He should
And then,
have never left.
no, I know. Whatever. Let's not talk about that one. And then you can go somewhere in the new era like Sandy or Stanton, who won an MVP.
I
or,
think you need. I love Sandy, but I think you need to put Stanton over Sandy.
how about
I
don't want to dampen the mood here, but how about Jose?
no.
No,
He could have been. I think he's on the favorite list, and he would have been way on his way to a foundational one. But I don't know. You're missing some core guys though too.
No, big time.
Sheffield?
97.
No, I just.
Sheffield will help win. And he
Josh
was part in
Johnson.
93.
Remember Josh Johnson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think
it's very tough. That's why it's
there's
it's a
so
great
many
league.
options. That's why I like the fun one. Like D-Train would be on my Mount Rushmore. of just,
Hanley
like,
Ramirez?
favorite players.
Oh, D-Train.
Yeah,
The energy, the not the best 4 that have ever played put on the Marlins jersey
yeah, it would be
Pudge?
tough. 'Cause I'm-
for one season, one and done. But man, we couldn't win
he was
without
so
him.
good. He was so
Not
good.
only the stop against the Giants, but he has a clutch hit against the Giants.
All right, now we could do best team of all the players that left. I'm kidding. We're not gonna do that.
I was like, wait.
We'll be here all day.
Yeah.
They all leave. No one stays with us forever. But one that should be on that I was begging my brother to do a piece on Luis Castillo. He finally got the recognition that he deserved. I didn't realize that he was like in every single stat for Marlins. Like he is one of the top guys, and they finally put him in the first induction of the Hall of Fame for them. We actually have a shirt from 786 Sports. I don't think we can. Is there one here?
This one?
There it is. Legends of Dade. What do you think? So 786 Sports, they have this shirt. You guys can buy it. It's the Legends of Dade. They used in 1997. This is the Marlins when they won the World Series. Their championship shirt was like this. So it's a play on that. What do you think about that list?
Yeah, he's not here, right?
Who?
Luis Castillo.
He's not here. I fought with him about it. Yeah, that was probably why we started fighting.
Yeah.
But who do you like on this? Who would you take off this list and who would you add?
Ooh.
So this is bad podcasting. I'm gonna try here. We got Fernandez, Lowell, Sheffield, Conine, Willis, Dawson, Cabrera, Charles Johnson, Dombrowski, McKeon, Leland. We have Ron Frazier, great. We have Philo Ramirez. We have
Philo, bro.
Philo, Tommy Hutton. Who's
Yeah,
that?
Ed Reed. Eric Reed.
E. Reed.
Yeah.
Eric Reed. Alonzo Mourning, Haslam, Hardaway, Wade. We have Spolstra, Riley, Lebitard, Slice, Masvidal. We have Irving.
Johnson.
We had Andre Johnson, LeBron James, Chris Bosh. We got Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, Sean Taylor, Frank Gore. We got Shula, Jimmy Johnson, and Howard Schellenberger. We have Zonka, Taylor, Thomas, Ricky Williams, Beckett, Levon, Marino, and what was the last one?
Bob Greasy.
Bob Greasy.
That's tough.
That's a great list.
It's a good
Who are you
list.
trying to take out and who are you trying to put on? You're trying to add Luis Castillo?
Kimbo Slices would be moving.
Whoa, R.I.P., dude.
I'm sorry, but I would remove him from the list.
You think and Masvidal? Because if you take off Kimbo, you got to take off Masvidal.
Oh.
There's no Masvidal without Kimbo.
No.
Yeah, maybe I just don't like fighting.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
I like the well-roundedness.
They'll like to fight you.
I don't want to fight with them though. Leave that alone.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna skip that one. I think I'm gonna leave them on there.
Yeah, I mean it's a good list. It's tough.
It's tough. It's tough. I maybe, and this is just probably my youth showing, I might switch out Luis Castillo for Andre Dawson. As much as the Hawk is the Hawk,
I don't remember Andre Dawson.
I don't
at
remember
all.
him.
I get it, but he also went to Southwest High School.
I know.
Okay, he's an Eagle.
He literally has the field is named after him.
Oh, I did not
So
know
like
that.
is kind of probably why.
and he was part of the organization for all the years after.
Yeah. I wonder if he won a ring in 03 from like an organizational
In the front
standpoint.
office?
Yeah. I wonder if he was there in 03.
Pretty sure. I don't know. Mark? He's not gonna look it up.
No.
And Levon, we didn't mention Levon on any of the lists.
Yeah.
I mean,
Beckett's going to take my pitcher who won the World Series thing because Conine, I know he's more in my head 97 than 03, even though he was on both.
yeah, but he was an integral part of 2003 as well.
We have many integral parts, and that's the beauty of winning championships, which we haven't done in the Dolphins, for God knows how long. Not in our lifetime.
No,
So,
Not even close.
Not in a lot of
Not
people's
even close.
lifetimes.
So,
They haven't been to a conference championship since 1992, right?
Yes. I was going to
That was
ask
the year
real
I was
quick,
born.
would you guys add Heath Bell onto that list?
oh my God.
Well, well, we were making a list of
probably my
number
bottom,
one
yeah.
busts. He would be on that list.
Yeah, we're going to have to talk about busts after on the next episode
Yeah.
or something like that for sure with what's going on. All right, sir. Last but not least, the aliens are coming. We know that they're coming. The world is going to end tomorrow. And you have all day. You can do whatever you want. You have all day, but your last meal, Mr. Eats 305, what is your last meal in Miami looking like?
Oof. That's tough. Hopefully this doesn't actually happen because I can't just pick and drive out. Hopefully everyone's going to be doing this. There's going to be so much traffic. I won't be able to get to all of the spots because I know it's going to be, this is going to be a hodgepodge. It's probably be like 2 of these tables in front of us. Have some croquetas from La Canaria, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Some sort of Cuban coffee. I'd probably go for Tinta y Café to get their coffee.
spot.
And then a Madurito. I'll get only like the mini, half of the mini because we have a lot of other eating to do. Then I would get a burger. Why not have a bite of Ted's, Cowie, and Coney? Because like I want thick, but also like Cowie and Ted's. I can't pick which is my favorite out of the 2.
Yeah. Coney's really good, but my father-in-law was obsessed with it. So
Yeah,
it's a good spot.
it's a banger. Then I'll get a steak from Daniel's.
Oh,
Still haven't gone there. Can you get us a
Very good.
reservation like on a
luck,
Friday
brother.
night or
On a Friday, maybe on
Yeah?
a Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Help them out, open the place up, and then I'm sure they'll get you a table.
Yeah.
I'll have my drink program curated by Sonny's.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Good
know,
spot.
a golden goal of Wolf Whistle, basically their spicy margarita and their espresso martini.
Oh, yes. It was very good.
And then either the sundae from Barbuche, it's like a strawberry pistachio, and I want to say chocolate or vanilla, little like layer action going, or any of the desserts from Luca Osteria in the Gables.
Amazing.
This guy's salivating over
I
here.
think it's a great list.
I think
I
that's
must
pretty
follow
good.
you or something because that's all on the list.
That's top. Those are top hitters right there, bro. I can't think. I'm sure I'm missing things. There's so much to eat,
Yeah.
and there's so many greats. Like that's the beauty of Miami is that we don't have to eat the same thing every single day. I have on my map on my website, mr.eats 305, tabs of different cuisines, different neighborhoods. Then I have a favorites tab, which you think favorites should only have what, like 10 spots maybe at most. No, it literally has 70
70.
70.
favorites because I have 2 favorite pizza spots. One maybe for Neapolitan, one New York style. If we're counting Detroit, that's 3 favorite pizza
Yep.
spots. I have Cuban coffee. I have a latte. I have matcha. That's 3 coffee shops.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's just
do that
such a different
for-
variety of different type of cuisine. Same cuisine, different
Exactly. So
variety.
for each tab, I'm getting 3 or 4 from each thing and putting into the favorites. And before you know it, you're at 70. So
Do you take any off or you only add?
I take off when I go and it's not that good or
Right.
they close.
Okay.
But I try to just keep adding to give people as much information and options because they can literally see what's by them. And
Is there any that you closed that you were just devastated that they closed?
yes, I gotta think. I mean, devastated is tough because you are distracted by so many new
Right, right.
openings. I'm not like it's not the end of the world, but like I'm
yeah, hit hard.
I hate how it happened to them. Like Gramps that closed, like I think Icons, like things like that. When Purdy Lounge closed, that's the one that kind of comes
Ooh.
off top of my head.
Oh, you're
Dirty.
I know it's not food, but
Dirty
like,
Purdy.
but like,
But that's the same
an
owner as the
institution,
bar,
man.
no?
Yeah.
So I love that they have Purdy Lounge up on the bar.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, you
They,
have.
I think did they take the floor?
They took a bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they've taken some stuff away, but it definitely smelled like throw up the last time I went in there.
Good night.
Yeah, exactly. that's how you know.
What was it? Was it Gigi's? No, it used to be somewhere in like
in
Midtown.
Joe used to love
Late night.
GG's. That was in front of the Target, like right in the
Yes,
corner.
the corner.
And then now they have
Dak Eatery, the people from Lung Yai.
right, which Lung Yai.
It's great. But I like Soy Thai right now.
Where's that?
Sweetwater.
Oh,
Across
even
from
better.
across from
Closer.
the Target shopping center
There's
that's there.
there's no line or rules. We can order as many times as we want.
Yeah.
Okay, that's gonna go up on the list.
Yeah.
So I got your number today for the first time. Does that mean I can text you now and be like, hey?
I mean, I didn't respond.
Yeah.
So
Would
you
you
sure it was
respond
my
next?
number?
I feel like we have a connection here.
Of course.
Yeah. I can hit you up. Like I'm in Kendall area by Killian and stuff like that. The Falls area.
Yeah. What's your favorite spot around there?
Ooh, Apocalypses.
Well, I mean, sad probably for you that they moved a little bit.
Oh yeah, I was
away.
right across the street from Killian Greens.
People were parking in your
There's
driveway.
a new spot there. Holy Cow Barbecue. That's like a little what do you call this?
trailer thing?
Yeah, trailer that I saw them there on Friday. Not that I was golfing or anything.
working.
But yeah, we got to check that out. But Apocalypse is the spot.
Yeah,
Just-
it's great.
it's
As
so
much
good.
as people want to like hate on it, we can go back to this culture of Miami of like,
Yeah.
I couldn't get in or I had one bad experience. Like now they are the bane of my existence. Like no, it's still very good.
No, they're-
Correct.
I know. I think they have the best wings in Miami. It's not even. It's close, but it's so much better than. I've had that. The first time I ever had that, it was all the hype and stuff. So I'm very much. If you're hyping it up, I'm already probably downgrading
First in
you
line.
one time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
can't be that good. It was cold because I got there late to the party, so it was catered, and I ate the whole plate. I was like, everything about this plate is phenomenal. So then I had to go live, and it's amazing.
That Oro Negro sauce is.
Yeah.
And that guy's a trip,
is
man.
great. Yeah, yeah.
That guy's a trip.
I think the ribs are fantastic.
It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good.
Everything's good.
And the corn with the little
cornbread with
skull
the skull?
corn. Oh my god,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
And
go to
and
Publix and not
cookie?
get it. No, the cookies. Don't get me started with the cookie.
The cookies are good.
Oh, you haven't had
Yeah.
the cookie,
No.
bro?
What's going on with this guy?
I don't know what's wrong with you, dude. What do you
I'm
order?
not a sweets guy.
You order a little bit of stuff.
He goes,
No,
wait,
I'm
he
not
goes,
a
to
sweets
my
guy.
favorite spot. I lived across the street, and he's like, I haven't even had the cookie.
I haven't had the
He's
cookie.
not a sweets guy, dude.
I'm
Come
not a
on.
sweets guy. You know me. I'm more of a Taco Bell. Oh, do you eat Taco Bell? Or?
I do.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
you go. You go. You dumpster dive a little bit. I like that. I like
You
that.
got to dabble and see what the kids are eating now these days. No, I mean late night Taco Bell, like that's the move. You can't
Oh.
if you're going for breakfast or for lunch, then
We got a problem.
then we have a conversation. So I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Don't even tell me.
Yeah. I
don't
was
let-
gonna say I've had the breakfast crunchwrap, of course.
No, but for research purposes,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
just-
different than
yeah.
like, oh, I'm there every Monday, but you know, like
yeah. No.
Depends where you are. I mean, it is what-
no,
Dude.
Miami is just we have so many options. So like, you know,
yeah.
but sure,
Yeah.
Dude, this has been a blast. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Mr. Eats 305. You are nothing but 305. This has been nothing but a pleasure, and we hope to have you again soon. But remember, tailgate
At the
this year,
tailgate,
2026. We're going to do it. I'll probably make something with the Caesar salad, but definitely I'm going to make you the espresso martini.
that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And
Yes.
the Roballeja.
I was gonna say I can't promise, but I'm going to try to get Mima to
Wherever
make it
they
for
put you, they're gonna end up in the east side. And
yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. We'll try and
No,
we'll,
it'll be fun. You're gonna be part of the village. That's it.
Yeah,
You're-
I'm saying wherever you've been displaced so many times.
We
so
might-
wherever,
we might
wherever
be
it's
in
gonna
the-
be.
We might be in the back corner in the lot, but we'll have a good time regardless.
Oh, wait, by the season after, they'll have you in the stadium, bro.
Exactly. Well, sir, it's always been a pleasure. Where can people find you on Instagram? You have your own website.
Yes, sir. Mr. Eats 305 on all things social. If you are hungry right now and you can't decide on where to eat, that's the website. It's the best help and the best tool, mr.eats305.com. And remember, don't take a bite without me. Cheers, guys.
All right, sayonara, suckers.